And at what point would you correct a patient? So if a patient's telling you, actually, I want this and so on, and you're looking at that thinking, well, that's not going to look right, at what point would you sort of intervene and say no?
I wouldn't put it as intervening. I think if you really explain to someone why what they're suggesting is a bad idea, it's a collaborative effort. I mean, the most extreme example I had of that sort of thing was an actor. Like the dreaded morning when you never get going for your surgery because you're spending hours designing a hairline. I just couldn't get it right, and in the end I did the desperate measure of handing him the pencil, and you wouldn't believe what he drew on. He drew on a kind of this, so long here and down like that, and it sort of dawned on me that he was the frame to his face that he was envisaging was secondary to styling, not the point where the hair actually erupts through the surface of the skin. And it's simultaneously obvious and not at the same time, because you don't think about these things. And I think often patients make the mistake of asking for the hairline too low because they're envisaging it styled, having the hair in a fringe or thrown to the side, or even in a kind of quiff. It still dips down because of the angles and goes back up again. So once you explain that, okay, the goal is to get you looking like this when it's styled, but that's not where the hair comes out of the skin, then there was a penny drop moment, and the actor said, yeah, of course.